Hello and welcome to UK Versus. Today I'm doing a slight retraction, I guess would be the way to put it. I've just finished editing my TMNT theory video in which I talk about how I think it's going to be linked in with the IDW comics because they've announced volume number 6, which is going to pertain to a new jumping on point for fans and new members of their community. Something just didn't sit right while I was editing it because it makes sense, but the logo is off and the art style that we see in the roadmap doesn't match the amazing art style of the IDW comics. Not to say that the roadmap art style isn't amazing, but I kept going on about the art, I kept going on about the logo, and I was wrong. But I tell you what, because I got that in my head, I found the right side. Initially, I went down the logo side of things. That led me to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Splintered Fate game, which has the exact same text and style on it, and the logo pretty much matches exactly. But I think that's bait. I think that is where they want us looking, because that is what all the promotional material has on it. But the art style, the image that was briefly shown, is directly from the new Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Paramount Plus exclusive series that is dropping August 2025. Now, I'm recording this on October 16th. So if something's dropped at Comic-Con, and this will be that's happening this weekend. Yeah, cool. This was recorded before that, and it will be going out in a couple of weeks because I'm trying to get ahead on content for regionals. So if something goes out before then, cool. I guess I get to confirm it. But I'm 100% on this now. I am locked in. The dates match up. Everything matches up. The art style, the actual image that was shown of the brothers matches with the promotional material for Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So not only can I lock in, I think I know the characters we're going to meet. I know what's going to be on here. Of course, the heroes are locked in. We're going to have Donatello, the tech genius with his bow staff, hacking into police systems. Why the hell not? We're going to have Michelangelo, the party guy, the fun guy, the guy that keeps everyone relaxed and allows them to go their own way. We're going to have Raphael, the muscle, the brawl, the pseudo leader, the guy that thinks he's in charge, that causes a bit of issues, but overall loves his brothers, even if he does think that he has that rivalry with Leonardo. And we have Leonardo, the leader, the boss, the guy on top, but we're seeing them at a young age. We're seeing them more at the beginning stage of teenagers than at the late stage. And something that I was right about in my initial theory has carried over is the brothers are separated. In this series, they're now having to fight alone. The entire time they're talking about that they can overcome anything as long as they're together, but they're fighting alone in this new series. They're being separated. And that is amazing. So we're going to see the four brothers. We may get an April character, but I think a backup or asset might work better for April. We're going to see Splinter. Splinter's looking really cool. I like this look of Splinter. It's very ratish. But we also have the villains. That's right. We have a new villain in Bishop. Bishop is a mechanically enhanced human given their robot arm. And they are a mutant-hating engineer that has designed a bunch of mechazoids, which is what we see in the roadmap and the trailer. But their goal is to eradicate all mutants, wipe them all. I think that they are going to be the big bad. Bishop is going to be the overall arcing enemy with the episodic episode. It's only 12 episodes, but the episodic villains being the mechazoids and a few other mutants here and there. But I think Bishop and the Mechazoids are the big ones, and I think we will see Bishop and some versions of the Mechazoids as the characters that will come up under Evil and Chaos. The Mechazoids looking really cool, but Bishop's character design is very, very hype. I like this. I do like taking away from Shredder a little bit. Then we have Mustang Sally, and Mustang Sally looks really good. This seahorse, delinquent bully kind of look to them. I think they're going to be an amazing character. I think they're going to be very, very cool. Very excited to see how they interact in the show so that we can try and get a guise of their powers. But great to see these kind of new mutant characters. We have Lee the Eel. Lee the Eel running through the sewers. Again, a very, very cool, nice little water card. We're going to see some very much love for the water symbol here with the turtles, with the eels, with the seahorses. Lee the Eel, looking very roguish, looking very thievish. You might see a little bit of Void, maybe a tiny bit of evil. These are the villains. Then we have Goldfin, and I can guarantee you so many people are going to want to main Goldfin just because of the art, just because of the voice actor. Goldfin looks really, really cool. Bit of a brawler, obviously a kicker. Look at that pose. Goldfin looking absolutely hype. Looking very stereotypical. I'm walking here, New York style. Absolutely love that design for Goldfin. And we have got more. So these aren't the highlighted characters, but we have Pigeon Pete. Pigeon Pete is just the trailer sort of plays off Pigeon Pete with the butt there, but I think Pigeon Pete would be a very cool character. Leatherhead's going to be there. Wingnut, Leatherhead as staple kind of the TMT, has had some very interesting interactions, especially as I showed in my last video with Krang. But Leatherhead looking like an absolute beast. There's going to be Scumbug, Genghis Frog, Ray Fillet. There's so many characters here. Depending on the size of the set has not had a confirmed size. But these are going to be recurring role characters. So if we get, say, 16 characters, then you can pretty much guarantee these are going to be the 16. That's pretty cool. Danny Trejo voicing Mustang Sally as well. I may just become a Mustang Sally stan myself because of that. But I guarantee we'll get a Bishop card. I guarantee we'll get a Leatherhead card. If we don't get a Goldfin card, that is a shame. But to me, this is a lock. Tales of the TMNT, the art style matches up, the poses match up, the way that it was displayed to us in the roadmap and the way it's being displayed by Paramount match up. This is a lock. I often say 100% actually, but to me, I am so sure that Tales of TMNT is where we're going to be adapting from. This is what we're going to be doing, and I am so hyped for this now. I didn't even know this was a thing until I started doing the research for the previous video. Pigeon Pete looks absolutely adorable. Splinter April. It's a very cool adaptation of the art styles. What I mentioned in the other video, TMNT is a staple of culture. It has adapted so much throughout its 40 years of life. And seeing it in this form and seeing that they're taking a kind of childish approach to the characters but putting them in an adult setting, very, very cool. It doesn't look as one note as Rise of TMNT, which was with the Teen Titan Go-esque style. These characters look to be more fleshed out. They look to be more in-depth. I'm very excited to see where it's go. And the storyline actually has me intrigued. You've got Bishop trying to eradicate them, but they're separated, fighting on their own, trying to get back together to take down this new threat. It's exactly what I was talking about in the IDW comic video. It's just that this is the adaptation we're going for here. And I think the set will drop August 8th or August 15th, with pre-releases being August 8th, because the Tales of TMNT drops August 9th. So Saturday, August 9th, you can tune in and watch with your cards that you're able to pick up on August 8th. And we've seen this synergy before with Dark Hero Deku dropping on the same day as your next movie. It's very, very cool. I think I'm right about this. I was wrong about backups being in Deku. I'm yet to know if I'm right about Star Trek. I'm wrong in my first TMNT video about where we're adapting, but the storyline and the natural jump on point I was right about. I was just wrong about the media. I thought we'd be adapting comics. We're not. We're adapting a very anime, comic-esque animated series, which is Tales of TMNT. I am so locked in on this. What do you think? Did you know about Tales of TMNT? What characters you hype for? It looks like it's got a pretty cool list of voice actors. We've got Timothy Olyphant on Goldfin. We've got Danny Trejo on Mustang Sally. We've got some very cool voice actors. Pete Davidson as Rod. How did I miss that? Post Malone as Ray Fillet. Ray Fillet? Oh, I guess that makes sense. I'm Ray Fillet. That's very Post Malone. Rose Bryan, Jillian Bell. This is Ahmed Jackson. Yeah, this. Go look at the actual cast and the voice actors of this series. Holy, this is going to be hype, and the cards are going to be hype. If I can get a Post Malone is a massive MTG fan. I believe he bought the stuff. If we can get Post Malone some product. If we are adapting this, which I'm sure we are, let's get Post Malone some products. Let's get some signed Ray Fillet, Post Malone chromes, and let's pop off. I am so sure about this. I'm so hyped for this now. I could be wrong, but please let me be right. I will catch you in the next one. I don't know if they say Calabunga in Tales of TMNT, but Calabunga.